Hey, how you doing? I'm Lynn. This is my Comics Closet. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel here. Today is January 11th, 2023, and it's exactly 1 year ago today that I started this channel. I started the My Comics Closet channel. I already had a channel started. I mean, not really a channel, but when I signed up for YouTube, used my name, but I did put a few videos on there. Most of them are my dog or my family. I've got a couple of videos of some of the music at our church. We have some real great musicians at our church. And I also put 6 or 7 unboxing videos from when I first started getting my slabs. But then I decided I wanted to do like a dedicated channel just to comics. So that's what I did. So it's been a year, and I've got 81 subscribers. I really appreciate everybody that's subscribing, and I really appreciate everybody that's watching. I hope you all like it. If you could, give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment, share, subscribe. I need a lot of subscribers. I'm working on getting 100 subscribers so I can do a giveaway. I showed the books last week, and I'll show them again here a little later. But what I'm going to do right now, actually, which we call a whatnot mail call, I guess. But yeah, I bought actually a bunch of raw books from Very Gary Comics, who was kind of the guy that inspired me to start doing these videos. I mean, I first kind of noticed him doing them. I started watching. Well, I was watching a lot of YouTube during COVID. I was working, but couldn't really go anywhere for a while. A lot of stuff was closed down. So I started watching Very Gary, and he was talking about Erod, which I have a couple of books here I bought from Erod. They do their shows on Tuesdays. It's called Attack on Tuesdays. Erod 212 does a show, I think, starting at 7 till 8:30. Then Gary comes on from 8:30 till 10. And then Davis Ryder, who I think is a comic book artist. I've watched a little bit of his show, but after 10, I got to go to bed on Tuesday night. But anyway, so I bought a couple books from Erod, and then I bought actually a pretty good stack of books from Gary. And I think it was the 3rd of January. So this is the one from Erod, which is a little bigger because there's a slab in there. And this is the book box from Gary, which are all raws. So bought a couple of lots and some single books and some stuff I really didn't expect to get, but people just kind of for good low prices. I bid just because they were really low and nobody else did. So let me figure out what I got here. Got it in a little bubble wrap envelope here. Two. There's 3. Here's 4. This one has the invoice in it. Yeah, I mean, it's fun if you haven't been to Whatnot. I mean, got a lot of books going, pretty rapid fire. Okay, I got this here. It's from Very Gary Comics. The live stream name is Attack on Tuesday, Silver, Bronze, Copper, and Giveaways. The 4th of January, 2023. So it was a Tuesday night. Had 10 items. A couple of them were lots. So, let's go through it here. See what I got here first. Well, I'm going to show first here. A store called Primetime Comics. So, actually, I was going to see my wife, and I stopped in there the other day because I got to drive right up that way to see my wife where she's staying at her friend's. Well, she's recovering from surgery. But I stopped in there and found this book, which I paid $19.99 for, but it matches that one by Submariner Hulk. It's $4.5. I bought that on Pristine Auctions. I think I paid $40 for it. I thought it was really cool. Namor cover. This one's pretty beat up. This is what I call a reader copy. But, same book there. And then I grabbed that book also, which is Spider-Man 145, some Scorpion appearance. And this I got from Very Gary, just happens to be the top book there. Which this isn't. This is really nice though. So I may be able to, there's a couple of spine ticks on it. But this one, around 145. Oh, I bought 145 and 148. They kind of go together. This is where Gwen Stacy's alive again, except she's a clone. Jump with that right here for a minute. And then this is where the Jackal is revealed to be Professor Warren, I believe is his name. So I got those two. Actually, and I think it says I paid $61 for those, for both of them. Okay, and then this is name more. What did I get here? Oh, this is the Marvel Masterpieces #1. I haven't really looked at this. I have a couple of the Marvel Masterpiece cards. I was thinking I had a set of them, and I don't see it in any of my folders. But I have, Ultron card, and Sauron. I have 5 of these, because I want them in a Dorkery's mystery box. I have those. That's what these are. The full-page drawings of the Marvel Masterpieces. Here's the other one. I only had one of these. Anyway, here's the other one. Oh, this is okay. No, this is Namor, Black Panther. I'm not really sure about. They look cool. I bid on them. What was it? Oh, I paid $8 for both those books. So this one here. And then I bought, what did we get here? Oh, that's 145. So actually the whole set. 146, 147. Which I have this in the Marvel Tales, I believe. And this is Scorpion going after Aunt May. They're all very nice books. So it was 4 books, a 4-book lot that I paid $61 for. This is the Marvel Masterpieces, which are representations of the cards. I think they were 93. This is book 1 of 4, art by Joe Jusko. So I got that. I don't know what I did on that. Marvel Masterpieces I got for $5. Then this is let's see. Oh, this is the bronze FF lot. Fantastic Four 166. Hulk cover, Hulk and Thing. Which I always love. And then Fantastic Four 168. Which I actually got this book in a collection I found of mostly horror comics. But I know this was in here, which is where Power Man replaces Ben Grimm. So, actually, I believe I have that book right here. Let me see if I got it here. These are the books that I got right there. I got that for $1 in a collection, along with Daredevil, Ghost Rider, Daredevil, Deathlock, another Deathlock. I got 80 books. I think it was 82 books I paid $100 for. Most of them 70s, Marvel and DC horror comics. What do we have here? Let's see. Okay, Fantastic Four 178. So this must be the bronze FF lot. 11 books. So there were 2. 178, the Showdown with the Frightful Four. And 177. And issue before that where they're fighting the Frightful Four. 176, The Impossible Man. I haven't seen The Impossible Man in a long time. Kind of a silly character, but Fantastic Four 171, the giant gorilla, Thor, yellow gorilla. got the years I was collecting. 179. Reed Richards is the deadliest villain of all. Oh, and fighting the Metalloid. Ben Grimm fighting the Metalloid. Fantastic Four 180, which has got the Impossible Man and Thundra. Let's see, what was the robot? Oh, some kind of a robot laying on the ground that Ben must have beat up. 181. Fantastic Four 181 with the torch and the thing, holding out their catchphrases, flame on, and out of my way, Firebug, it's clobbering time. I don't know if any of these books have any real significance, but it was an 11 book lot. Like I say, I paid $30 for it. This is the Brute. Fantastic Four against the Brute. And 185. Oh, that's got Agatha Harkness. Here there be witches. Oh, she's fighting an army of gargoyles. Guess we can put them in here so you can see them. I'll get pictures of them and have pictures over there somewhere. So, more Fantastic Four. 84. Maybe it's still part of that lot. I don't know if I counted 11 books. Dr. Doom cover. Awesome looking cover. Low grade book, but here's Amazing Spider-Man 128, which is, okay, I got 126, the Kangaroo. I believe I already have a copy of that. Okay, wait a minute. 125. Oh, with the Man Wolf. I think it says this is second Man Wolf right there. So, I've got the first Man Wolf. Somewhat mid-grade copy. This is a pretty nice looking copy. Corners kind of beat up. That's 125, and then 126 is the Kangaroo. 127. It's always a cool cover with the Vulture. I believe this is I think when Harry Osborn was on drugs, but they couldn't really address it well because of the comic code. I remember he really hated Spider-Man, but I think also he knew that Spider-Man killed his father. He thought he did. And this is 128. So this is the Vulture. Spider-Man 128. So, and then Venom First Host number 1. I think this is the variant cover. Yeah, variant edition, which is the homage to Spidey 300. And then there's one more little badge here, which is, oh, this is a lot for Venom First Host. So there's the trade dress, and this is the Virgin variant, and then there's the Sketch variant. Sketch Virgin variant, that's pretty cool. I forgot what I got. And then I've got, oh, it's Fantastic Four. What did it say? Oh, 164, which is the Coming of the Crusader. And then 244, Wind Calls Galactus, but this is the first Frankie Ray. I think the first Frankie Ray is Nova. I She becomes a herald of Galactus. And then, this, same as that, Iron Man Submariner number 1, which, as we say, this predates the first Iron Man in his own comic, which was before Submariner in his own comic. This has, well, it's a detached split cover. You can see there was some tape on it in here, but I paid $7 for this, so I'll call it a reader to go with that. And that's all the stuff I got from Very Gary. Check him out, follow his channel if you don't. He's one of the biggest channels out there, I'd say, on YouTube. And he's also on Whatnot every Tuesday night, doing the Attack on Tuesdays. So, I mean, I think they got some good prices. You can always stop bidding if you think they're getting up there. Usually you can look in, a lot of them, they have a buy it now section. There's a little icon you click on the bottom, it takes you to their page where they have all their buy it nows. So you can look at the prices they're asking for them if you want to just purchase them outright. But a lot of times they're asking what you want them to run, and they'll pull stuff out of the buy it now and they'll run it. And they'll usually start it a little below what they have as a buy it now, and they'll let you bid it up. So if you look at that stuff first, you kind of get an idea of what they're going to be asking. And I'm sure they start them, like Erod on these, I think he starts them like a little bit below fair market value. Well, all right. Thanks for checking out my comics closet. And I don't even have to say it anymore, but I will. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'm looking for some comments. I actually have a couple books here. I want to thank everybody. I've got 77 subscribers. I'm going to work on getting up to 100. Once I get up to 100, I'm going to give these books away, at least one of these books away. I get my 100 subscribers. I'll figure out how to do the whole contest, and I'll give you a choice to have either this is the Venom 36 with a nice cover by Shannon Mayer, and it's also signed by let's see, it was Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman. And then I also have this Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 63 that has verified signatures through CBCS. It's a 9.6. Barry Kitson, Denny O'Neil, and Scott Hanna. So, say don't forget to like, share, subscribe. So these are the books that I got from Erod 212 earlier that evening. Actually, I was on tonight, or last night. I was on last night, and I actually bought a few things from both of those guys, Gary and Erod. That's just being shipped to me now. I was on, I think it was Monday night, and I bought a couple things from the Nerdy Girl comics. She has kind of a fun auction. She's dancing around, and she had good music playing in the back. But now I think they're outlawing any copyrighted music. Actually, when I was on Erod's channel last night, it was acting kind of glitchy. He was having some issues, like showing the giveaway wheel. But I think I checked a message. I got a message, or I maybe got an alert, and I went and checked it. And then I went back to I didn't really leave. I guess I did close Whatnot. When I went back there, it wouldn't let me open up Erod's stream. I opened up a couple other streams, but I couldn't open up Erod's, and I thought it was something with my phone. But now I'm thinking maybe, he was playing music in the background, maybe they shut him down, because I guess they were muting people and shutting them down for using copyright music. I know before I went on, I guess tonight, I went on a little while earlier tonight, I did buy a couple of things from the Nerdy Girl. And she was saying that she got a warning, and I had to sign I had to accept new terms of service, which, does anybody ever really read them? I think that's what it was addressing, is if you're selling, then you can't play copyrighted music. So yes, these are the ones I got from Erod. Only, was it 3 books? So these are cool books. A great price on them. I already have these, but waiting to go in right now. Give me something to sell later. Or if I end up getting some of them slabbed, I can have readers. And later, I'm not going to over yet. Do this without bending them. Alright. They're always well packaged. And they come from Erod. Actually, Gary's is always well packaged. Because I think both of them have shown videos on packing for shipping. But what I have here is Marvel Comics presents Wolverine, and he was Weapon X. I think this is the first issue of him as Weapon X. You know, the first issue of the Weapon X story. And they also have 79, which is the first time they show him in this Weapon X gear, like the headgear. He's got all the tubes coming out of him, and he comes out of the vat. It was Berserk. And the big book I got is Uncanny X-Men. Is it Uncanny? Yeah, the Uncanny X-Men 121 and the 7.5, which is first appearance of Alpha Flight. So, what you was saying, until up here, right? Yep, first full appearance of Alpha Knight. Misty Knight and Colleen Wing appearances. John Byrne cameo. It's a Chris Claremont story. John Byrne, Terry Austin art. Dave Cockrum and Terry Austin cover. But it's John Byrne interior art. He must have drawn himself in. He did that in a couple of the She-Hulk books too. So, I'm still looking for my Silver Surfer 15. Anybody happens to have one out there? They want to trade or sell? I've got stuff to trade for money. So, I appreciate everybody watching, checking out my comics closet. If you want to give me a thumbs up, you know, I need some likes, I need some comments. If you want, you know, some comments down below. If you give me some comments, I'll give you the Loki's approval. Hey, what that is. And share and subscribe. So, I appreciate you checking this out. And keep coming back, checking out my comic closet, where we take comics and comic collecting right out of the closet.